Well, this whole process got started by looking at a bunch of different magazines. We had a whole stack in the office of both Christian and secular magazines to look through, and we were getting ideas for the fonts and colors, the different grids, and just seeing how different publications handled news and editorial and feature layouts. It really gave us a good foundation to start with. So after we had all these initial ideas, we started putting our ideas down on paper in the form of notes, and we made a lot of sketches of the different type treatments that we came up with for the masthead and for the logo. And we found that making the sketches on paper instead of opening a design program right away and getting started that way ended up saving us a lot of time and effort, able to see what something looks like real quickly. And you can see not everything that we came up with got used. We ended up narrowing it down to about 5 or 6 concepts, which you can see here. And then as a department, we all got together and chose what we like, and that's how we ended up with the logo that you see now. The new logo for Outlook is actually a custom handmade font that we designed from scratch, and we call it the cardinal look because when we looked out the window we saw 2 cardinals hanging out on the tree, and internally in our department we've been calling it the cardinal look. But it's simple and it's bold and it's unique and it's very adaptable, so each cover will look different. We basically took an old cover and redesigned it and reimagined it, and that's kind of what you see there. Spent a lot of time working on the different colors and the fonts and choosing just what we thought would create a visual hierarchy that would look good throughout the magazine, draw your eye to where it's supposed to go. And white space was hugely important to us in this redesign, and you see that on the editorial page as well as around certain photos, and in the different spreads there's plenty of space in between elements. Literally no little detail got overlooked. What I really found exciting and interesting about this particular redesign was the first time that Outlook really had paper and pixels collide in its whole history. We went from a print-only publication to having all these digital extensions, and now Outlook has a website that has a mind of its own with new posts every day that are exclusive from the print publication. We have social media profiles, and eventually Outlook is also going to have an app version. So the redesign of the print really gave us a chance to establish a new brand identity, a whole system that we could translate to these new digital touch points. The final product ended up being something that feels very modern, it's very readable, it's utilitarian, but it's exciting. It definitely changed, but at the same time it maintained the essence of the core of what Outlook has been, and it translated really well into the social profiles with the icon. I think all in all it's something that people are really going to enjoy.